Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, your hub for everything physical media and entertainment. I am Ken. Today guys, we are here for a pickup video, a showcase video, a review video. I've got all kinds of releases to go through, some of which I have already watched, so I'll do some little reviews. I've got some really exciting stuff to get into. I've got multiple boxes down here to talk about. So yeah, just a full-on like new release pickup video and of some upcoming releases, some releases that came out that I got in from Amazon, a very important release from Paramount that we will do at the end of the video, and a release from Mill Creek, I believe, as well. So we've got tons of stuff to talk about. Before we get into it, like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We talk about physical media on this channel, Blu-rays, 4Ks, owning the movies that you love, all that stuff there behind me every single day. So if you like that kind of stuff, hit the subscribe button. Also hit the like button and then comment down below, what have you been picking up in the month of November? Let me know in the comment section below. A lot of great releases have come out this month. So let me show you these first couple of pickups. And I don't believe that I've shown these off on the channel yet. I think I might have, maybe on a live stream or something, but maybe not. But I did get the 4K Steelbook of Rudy. And I did watch this the other night. Now, I did watch the theatrical cut because I have not seen this movie in such a long time. I really remembered nothing about it. So when it's the case of that, I would rather watch the theatrical cut than the director's cut because it was kind of like a first time watch, really, to be honest. So I did watch the theatrical cut of Rudy on 4K and really enjoyed it. I'd be lying if I said that I didn't get a little teary-eyed by the time I got to the end. And it's so silly, right? This movie, it's not silly. It's a great movie. I really loved the movie, really enjoyed the movie. But it's like you get all emotional over this guy getting on the field for like 5 seconds and it's over. He does like 1 or 2 plays and it's done. But just the emotion that this movie invokes because you get to watch him on his journey the entire film to try to get on this football team, to try to get on the field, to actually just to go out there in uniform. It's such a fantastic story, and Sean Astin is just the perfect actor to play this role. He's so good. Sean Astin has to be one of the most underrated actors like of all time because I think he's the MVP of the Lord of the Rings films. Like, I love Sam in the Lord of the Rings, and I just think that he brings the most emotion to those movies. Like the last scene with him carrying Frodo on his back as he climbs Mordor, the Mount Doom, or whatever you call it. I'm not a big Lord of the Rings guy, but I do love those movies. It's so emotional, and it's kind of similar here. He knows how to bring the emotion out of you and through his performance. So I thought he was spectacular. This movie, it got to me by the time he got to the end, but it's such a beautiful story, and I loved the movie. And yeah, I heard the director's cut fleshes out more stuff. And that may be my only criticism with the film, is I do feel like some stuff moved a little quick throughout, and they kind of glossed over some things, some interpersonal relationships that you may have wanted to know more about. But other than that, really great movie. Highly recommend it too for the 4K release from Sony because they killed this 4K. It looked absolutely stunning, absolutely incredible. Like some of the sequences, like when he first walks out on that football field and you see the football field in 4K in all of its glory with the green grass and just the stadium itself, it's flawless. Like one of the best 4Ks I've seen for sure in the past few weeks. So great looking 4K. Sony knows how to do 4K restorations, and I can't remember, I don't have the J card with me, but I feel like there was a new audio commentary, maybe some new features here. I don't think I got to them, but yeah, really great steelbook. You know, you got both the Blu-ray and the 4K discs in there. And I believe this has Dolby Atmos as well. So the sound was incredible. And just a truly magnificent, just old school, like inspirational sports story. I don't feel like we get enough of these types of movies, and I wish they would make a comeback. I'm not a big sports guy myself, like at all, but I love sports movies. I can't explain it, but I just love movies like Remember the Titans, A League of Their Own. I just love sports movies, and football definitely has some of the best sports movies. God, I'm trying to think of some others. I can't. Varsity Blues, that one getting ready to get a 4K. I love that movie as well. But Rudy, great movie, highly recommended on 4K. I also watched Blue Steel. This is the Vestron video release. And what's good about this release is, well, a number of things. We'll get into it. But this is only like $15.99 or something. So it's very cheap, very affordable. It's like a boutique quality release. You got a nice slipcover with nice artwork. And then you got the back right here with the synopsis, some images, special features, and all that stuff, which is super cool. And then you take it out. It's in the regular Blu-ray case. And I believe this is the first time this movie has ever been put out on Blu-ray. So that was definitely significant. And you get a digital code, and you get the Blu-ray inside. This is a film directed by Kathryn Bigelow, starring Jamie Lee Curtis. And it's a really good movie. Really good little crime action thriller. Almost kind of a horror movie in certain aspects as well. And I think this one came out in 1990, so Jamie Lee Curtis was pretty far removed from Scream Queen status. Sorry guys, I'm operating on very little sleep right now. Again, I'm in the middle of my peak work schedule. Peak Scream Queen status is what I meant to say. She was far removed from that at this point, and this is a really dark thriller with Jamie Lee Curtis, you know, becoming a cop, and then something happens the first day on the job. She has to shoot somebody and kill them, and then that leads to a series of events that pretty much causes this guy to like become obsessed with her, and he's a psychopath murderer. I will say this: I enjoyed the movie. There's a lot about this film that doesn't make a lick of sense, like at all. Like, how does this, like, was the psychopath always in this guy? Had he been killing people? Or seeing Jamie Lee Curtis kill this guy just kind of ignited a flame, a psychotic spark in him? Like, how exactly did this happen? How exactly did he become obsessed with Jamie Lee Curtis? And how did she not even pick up on it for like the first half of the film? There's just a lot about it that just narratively I have issues with, but it's a cool movie. And like I said, it's got some cool scenes and parts to it. And yeah, just some parts just didn't make a lot of sense to me, but I did enjoy the movie. I didn't love it though. But directed by Kathryn Bigelow, great direction. She's a great director, done a lot of great films. But the thing about this one is there's a audio commentary. I believe it's a new commentary as well. And there's a lot of, and again, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but this being the first time on Blu-ray, all these special features were in HD. So I assume that they were newer special features, new to this release, and there's a ton of new special features in this. You got a hired gun with editor Lee Percy, the phallic woman deconstructing blue steel. You got staring down the barrel with production designer Toby Corbett, a profound emotional response, a video essay by film historian Chris O'Neill, vintage promo, still galleries. Like, there's a ton of stuff here. There's over an hour worth of special features and interviews, and there's an audio commentary, and this looked really good on Blu-ray. Didn't look, you know, great or anything. Not the best Blu-ray I've ever seen, but it did look pretty good, and it sounded good as well. So yeah, overall, enjoyable film. You know, Jamie Lee Curtis, Kathryn Bigelow, you can't really go wrong. It's a good movie. I just had some problems with the narrative. $15.99 is an absolute steal for that title, though. And that's a newer title. I did grab, and this is kind of funny considering all the stuff that's going on with the Scream universe at this point, but I did grab Scream 6 because it went on sale for $11.99 on Amazon. And I didn't grab this when it came out because I saw the movie in the theater and I liked it, but I was like, I don't need to spend $30 on this on 4K when it comes out. I can wait till Black Friday. It'll go down. I really need to start doing that more because Black Friday, there's just tons of incredible deals. And I did. I picked this up for $11.99. So definitely a great deal for Scream 6. And that's all I really want to say about it. You know, there's a lot of controversy and stuff going on with this that I don't want to inject myself into because, to be completely honest, I don't give a shit. I really don't. I don't really care about Scream that much. I don't care about who's going to be in the next one, who's not. I don't care. Ghostface will be there probably, unless they fire Ghostface as well. And that's all that matters to me. I'll watch it if Ghostface is in it. So Scream 6 is on 4K. I'm glad to have this in the collection. And let's get into some of the other stuff that I got. Some stuff I got sent to me. Some stuff I bought off of Amazon. New releases for this week. And let's take this out of the box. The Mill Creek unboxing. I'm pretty sure I know what this is. It's a nice steelbook. I do like my steelbooks. I haven't seen this movie before. This is Lords of Dogtown. This nice steelbook. This is a Mill Creek steelbook. I believe that this is available on Amazon, but this honestly might be a Walmart exclusive as well. I'll link it down below, whatever it is. But really cool release from Mill Creek. This steelbook is actually pretty damn stunning now that I'm seeing it in person. But let's take the plastic off. You got Emil Hirsch in it. Victor Razuk. I probably said that wrong. Heath Ledger is in this film. Oh my goodness, I did not know that Heath Ledger was in this film. That is very cool. I think this is a movie that came out maybe in 2008, around that time. That feels right. 2005, this movie came out. So Lords of Dogtown. They have some kind of a skateboarder film. And let me show you the back of this J card right here. Boom, boom, boom. Sorry, guys. Try to see if there's it looks like there is some special features here. Making of, featurettes, gag reel, uncensored, director, and cast commentary. Okay, so you have a commentary in this one as well. But really stunning steelbook. I do like this steelbook quite a bit. And then we'll open it up. No digital code, but you got some cool discard and cool interior artwork in this. So very awesome. I dig it. This is a nice... Mill Creek does nice steelbooks. They really do. They don't do them often. I think the last one they did was maybe... God, what was that movie? Yeah, Colin Farrell, Miami Vice. I'm sorry, God. I thought of it on the spot. There you go. But that's a nice steelbook from Mill Creek. That should be available now. So let's get into some of the pickups that I got from Amazon this week. Oh, we're breaking open the plastic, and you're going to see firsthand me either get really upset or be very happy because I got it off of Amazon, and I want to make sure my slip covers are in good condition and my steelbook is in good condition. And I think that it is. Let's show this off first. I am so excited to watch this movie in 4K. You don't even know. The Naked Gun on 4K from Paramount. This 4K steelbook right here. Really good price for this one. This is $24.99 for a new steelbook from Paramount, 4K steelbook. So I'm happy about that price. And I'm checking it to make sure there's nothing wrong with it. But what a great steelbook for such a great movie. I grew up with all three of the Naked Gun films. I remember seeing the third one in the theaters. I think my aunt took us to see it, and we were like 10 minutes late or something. So we like came in like during one of the jokes in the opening bit. So I watched it, several times since then, but I'll always kind of remember that about seeing that movie. But The Naked Gun is classic. It's iconic. This is spoof comedy done right. They don't do movies like this anymore. So like the most you'll get from like a spoof comedy now is like Thor: Love and Thunder. Like that's supposed to be like a spoof on superheroes or whatever. Or a new Scream movie that's kind of riffing on horror films. Like you just don't get spoofs like this. You have that whole like disaster movie, scary movie. I like the first two scary movies, but date movie, all that crap. Oh my God, that whole era, like I hated it. Oh my God, I hated it. But The Naked Gun, that's where it's at, guys. Look, Paramount, I want you, if you're watching this, Paramount, and I did not get this sent to me by Paramount. They did not send me Naked Gun 4K Steelbook, so I can say whatever I want. But if you're watching Paramount, and I'm not going to say anything bad, if you're watching Paramount, you did Naked Gun, that's great. Do the second one and do the third one. I want 4K Steelbooks of those as well. But please, for the love of God, and I know you won't do this because you're cowards, but do Top Secret on 4K. Please do Top Secret on 4K. They did it on Blu-ray last year. I think that was last year. But I need it on 4K. Okay, let's open this up. Nice steelbook. I would love it. A nice steelbook of Top Secret. Could you imagine? With like a cow on it. And maybe the little German can be on the back. I know a little German. He's sitting right over there. All right. Great steelbook. I love this steelbook. Let me show you the back. Did I show you the back? Bada boom, bada bing. I'm just happy to have O.J. Simpson on 4K. Is this the first O.J. Simpson movie on 4K? It has to be, right? Maybe not, though. Look at all that. That is just freaking great. I love it. And oh, they didn't skimp with this. You get the Blu-ray and you get the 4K. Interesting that the Blu-ray's in front. Usually the Blu-ray's in the back. What's up with that, Paramount? From the files of the police squad, and bam, Leslie Nielsen, icon, comedic genius, some would say. I love Leslie Nielsen. I would love a steelbook of Dracula, Dead and Loving It. I would certainly love that. But yeah, really cool release from Paramount. I love it. A lot of steel action today. I also got Tales from the Dark Side from Scream Factory. I'm really looking forward to this because I've heard some really great things about the movie. And great artwork on this. This has to be the original theatrical poster, but really great artwork. And I know they've done a Blu-ray of this before, but I never bought the Blu-ray. So this was not, I didn't have to double dip for this. So let's go ahead and take it out of the case. And the slipcover, again, I ordered from Amazon. Pretty decent condition. Like, I'm happy with the condition that it's in. I don't get too bent out of shape if there's some scuffs and dings and all that stuff. You know, little tears in the corners. As long as they're like little tears, you know. Let's show you the front. Let's show you the back. Bam. Bam. Look at that disc art. That sweet, sweet disc art. Yeah, I can't wait to watch this. Now, what's going on? No reversible cover art. You got to check with Scream Factory because you never know when they're just going to break their own rules and do reversible cover art randomly. But yeah, Tales from the Dark Side. I'm excited to, and either one of these, like Naked Gun, Tales from the Dark Side, like I could do a 4K review on at some point for sure. You know, I honestly probably, I don't want to say 100%, but I really want to do a 4K review of Naked Gun. So you'll probably see that before you'll see Tales from the Dark Side, but maybe that one as well. All right, let's get into the big one, guys. We got a lot of stuff to show off in today's video. I'm probably going to do a table unboxing. Maybe I'll take this over to the table. This is the big one. This comes out next week on December the 5th, and I got it in a full week early. This is from Paramount. Paramount was nice enough to send me this. And I am so thankful because I have the Titanic Collector's Edition set. Look at this thing, guys. I will say it's a lot thinner than I thought it was going to be. I guess I thought it was going to be more like the Paramount Scares box set, which there's really no reason for it to be that big. There's not a lot that they had in here, but yeah, this is interesting. I need to see what's inside this because Paramount is really doing more collector's editions like this, and I think that's really cool. And this is honestly what all studios need to do. Warner Brothers, take notes. Like, what are you guys doing over there? Letting the UK do all the cool stuff, and you guys in the US aren't doing anything. But yeah, Paramount is definitely doing some cool stuff right now. Steelbooks, collector's edition. They are catering to the collectors, which is what the studio should be doing. Disney, also take note. Like, you could be making so many cool collectible items for your fans. And they're definitely starting to go down that path of the new Disney Plus shows on Steelbooks. But look at this thing, guys. Look, I'm not going to do this right here. Let's go to the unboxing table and take a full look of this Titanic 4K Collector's Edition. Let's do it. All right, so here we are at the unboxing table. Look at this thing, guys. Leonardo DiCaprio, Kate Winslet, written and directed by James Cameron. Titanic, the 25th anniversary. Look at this, guys. You got this black tinted cover right here, and you can see Kate Winslet and Leo right underneath. And let's flip it to the back right here. Let's flip it to the back. Experience the timeless treasure right there. 25 years of Titanic with exclusive collectibles. And so cool, guys. Can't wait to dive into it. 15 hours of bonus content. A new documentary, Titanic Stories from the Heart. They really went all out, guys. People have been waiting for this for the longest time. And that's why it took them so long, man. They went all out for this. Like, you got to give them credit. You know, and we got the other James Cameron 4Ks coming soon. It's a very exciting time for physical media fans, for sure. But let's take this out of this black slipcover, black see-through tinted slipcover. It's almost like a Lionsgate. It's almost like a huge steelbook slipcover on this collector's edition. And I think this edition is going for like $120, I want to say. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. But I think this is going for $120 on Amazon. I will link it down below, as I will link all the stuff in my video down below. But really, really awesome release. and it's beautiful. You know, it's a nice, nice kind of silky feel to it. And I'll kind of flip it around. I'm really scared I'm gonna damage something. I'm just excited. You got some stuff on the spine right there. I'm just excited to watch this movie in 4K, and I'm also excited to figure out how to open this thing up. All right, so this comes out of there. Oh my God, look at that! Oh, it's incredible. It's incredible. I can't thank Paramount enough for sending this to me. You know. Because I'll be honest, if they didn't send it to me, I probably would have just got the regular 4K. But I will say, if you are into, I know this is not going to be a collector's edition for everybody, but if you're a massive Titanic fan, like, it's cool to have this option. Like, you have to admit that it's cool to have this option and have them put this kind of work and care into this. And this is coming from a studio. That's the coolest part. It's not some kind of like boutique label. It's coming from a studio with all these like additives in it. Make it count. Meet me at the clock. You have the freaking notes. You have the freaking notes. This is the note that Leo wrote her, right? Like, come on. Like, that's amazing. Yeah, I've seen this movie probably, I'd say at least 30 times. I used to watch this movie all the time. When I was a kid, I saw it in the theaters. And, yeah, look at that. You got the menu. I mean, this is just cool. Like, you have to admit that. I know there's going to be some people that say, oh, it's too expensive. Who would buy something like that for $120? But it's cool to have this as an option. Like, it is. Like, you don't have to get it. But if you're a massive Titanic fan, like, why would you not want to get it? You know? It's pretty damn awesome. And who knows how long these are going to last, guys. They could sell out very quickly. They could be in stock for a long time. You know, you don't really know. I don't know if this was like set at a certain amount or anything, but yeah, I'm just kind of going through all this stuff. It's super cool, super unique. Just a bunch of different stuff from the ship. You actually have like actual like score sheets, like music sheets, like My Heart Will Go On, the love theme from Titanic. Like, how cool is all this? Like, it's just awesome. You know, the blueprints from the ship. You know. This ship can't sink. She's made of iron, sir. I assure you she can. She can. So friggin' awesome. She's a pistol cow. This is exquisite work. That's the unsinkable Molly. I love Kathy Bates in general, but I love Kathy Bates in this movie. To be completely honest, I think she's the best performance in the film, and I think she's the best character. And I wish she got more screen time because I don't think she gets enough. But she's great in the movie. And yeah, let's put all this stuff back in here. And I may still get this movie just the regular, because I don't know if this is gonna have like just the regular case, because I would just want the regular like slipcover case. But I might wait till it goes on sale. Because I have a feeling it will. I think the regular edition's going for $30. So, I mean, look, we've been waiting for these 4Ks for a long time. And, oh, James Cameron and Disney and Paramount, they're going to make you pay. They're going to make you pay. White Star Line Royal and United States Mail Steamers. Very cool stuff, guys. This is like one of the top coolest things I've ever been sent, for sure. You got the casting list on the back. Flip this over. Go ahead and open this up. Nice little booklet here. Go ahead and flip through it. I'm still trying to figure out where the actual discs are. Okay, there we are. I'm like, hold on a second. This is just the book. Where's the actual movies? Did they forget this was a movie release? She's a pistol cow. All right. Just a cool little book with a bunch of pictures in it. And look, I love this movie. I really do. I can't wait to rewatch it. You got Bill Paxton in here. I've actually heard some really good things about the 4K. And definitely expect a review. I will be reviewing this on 4K sooner rather than later. And I always love that image too, James Cameron in the water with both of them at the end. That's just so cool. Like, you have to respect this movie. And it's a disaster film, and I love disaster films. But you got the 4K disc right here. The only part of this I don't love, I feel like I'm manhandling the disc, but there's the 4K disc. And let's look, I'm not even going to bother with that. That's the Blu-ray disc. I'm not even going to try to get that out. But there you have it, guys. Amazing release. I mean, like I said, this is not going to be for everybody. I get it. It's $120. It's very expensive. And, you know, for $120, you could buy a lot of movies. You know, you really can. But again, let me reiterate. It's cool to have as an option. If you are a collector and you want these kind of cool collector sets, it's cool to have, you know. And I think that's really awesome of Paramount and James Cameron and everybody that actually said, you know what, we got Titanic. Let's just not phone it in and put it out regular 4K edition. Let's actually do a really cool collector's edition. Would have been nice if they did a steelbook, and you know they still could later on down the line. But yeah, I love this. I think it's incredible, and I think that if you're a big, massive Titanic fan, it's probably a must-own. Really cool release. But thank you all for watching, guys. This lengthier pickup unboxing video. Hit the subscribe button on the way out. Hit the like button, and also comment. What do you think about all the stuff I got? Are you going to be grabbing any of this stuff? I will be linking these items down below in the description, and we'll see you next time.